Welcome to Garden Treasures, a video series featuring fresh produce locally grown at our own micro-urban farm, the Miramar Community Garden. We will take you to local restaurants, highlight prominent chefs, introduce you to farmers and other experts who are inspired by local ingredients and understand the importance of sustainable agriculture. Enjoy!
Hello and welcome. I'm Lucy Rosende, executive chef and co-owner of Elle's restaurant right here in Miramar. I'm going to be preparing a dish using some of the ingredients that are grown at the Miramar Community Garden. I am going to be using a pineapple, which they are currently growing. This one isn't quite ripe yet, and the best way, sometimes you've heard that if you pull out a leaf, that doesn't necessarily indicate how ripe it does. They do start to let go as it ripens, but really what you want to do is look for the color. It's going to have much more of a yellow color. As you can see, this one is really green. So just pick out the one that has the most yellow without too much browning at the bottom, and that'll be a really nice and fresh pineapple. So what I am going to be doing with the pineapple is a tropical take on a bananas foster. But instead, of course, I'll be using the pineapple, and it's a very simple dish that you can put on ice cream or pound cake or cheesecake or just about anything to do a quick dessert or eat it on its own. Okay, so first I'm going to warm up the pan. Okay, and what's wonderful about this recipe, it's very simple on ingredients. I have some butter, some brown sugar, pineapple, fresh pineapple that we've cut up in like bite-sized dices, and a little bit of coconut rum. You can also use some plain rum. Okay, so first we're going to start with the butter. And we're just gonna put it in the pan. You don't want to make sure hot enough so it sizzles, but it doesn't start to burn on you. Okay, and then we're gonna put in some of the brown sugar. Okay, and you want the butter to melt. Once you have the brown butter, the brown sugar incorporated into the butter, we're going to add a little bit of the fresh pineapple, and we're going to saute that. Turn up the heat just a little bit, and as the pineapple cooks and it starts to release its juices, it'll mix with the butter and the brown sugar, and that's what's going to create the sauce. So let's just give that a few minutes, stir it around. As we cook the pineapple and it starts to release its juices, it will combine with the sugar and the butter and to create the sauce. You just want to cook the pineapple just a little. Just takes a couple of minutes. Shake it around in there, and then we are going to add the rum. Now, whenever you're cooking with liquor that has a high alcohol content, like a rum, you want to remove the pan from the heat and add it. Especially if you are pouring it from the bottle, you don't want that to. As you pour it, for it to catch flame, it could be dangerous. And I'm just going to tilt this a little bit, and I'll actually. Smells good. Okay. After you put in the rum, you just want to let it cook down a little bit, because that's what's going to create the syrup. And this is ready to use. And I have a scoop of vanilla ice cream. And I also have a slice of cheesecake. So I am going to put a little bit on each of the items, the ice cream, a little bit of the sauce. Okay. And now on the cheesecake. And then I happen to have some fresh mint here, also from the garden. There you go. And I just can't resist. I'm gonna have to try this. The rum works so well with the pineapple, with the fresh pineapple. It's delicious.